Hello.
All right. Sorry for the delay. I opened the class and my Google Chrome browser froze and crashed and shut me down. So I'm back. I apologize.
No problem.
All right. Let's see who's here today. Gina, hello.
Hello.
It's been a while. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Good. And let's see. Greg, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. And Mustafa, hello.
Hey teacher, good to see you today.
Good to see you too. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking.
Good, good. And now, hello.
Hello. Good
How
to
are
see you.
Good to see you too. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hmm?
All right. So we are all here for some grammar. I love grammar.
I hate the grammar.
Well, good, because if you hate grammar, it's much easier to learn with a teacher who likes it, because they can be patient and maybe help you learn to like it. I can't promise that.
Okay.
But I can promise some practice and chance to ask questions about confusing things. All right, so that is what we're here for. We're going to be working with a worksheet today. The link is in the chat. We'll spend a few minutes reviewing the grammar, and then we'll go to the exercises. And for the exercises, we'll take turns. So we'll go in order, and you will complete the exercises. So with that, let's get started. Today's grammar is a very specific area of grammar, and it's one that's easy to confuse. So we're really focused on just two words today, but it's not necessarily simple. So the two words, some and any, they are known as quantifiers. So quantifiers are words that come before a noun, and it shows the quantity of that noun, but not a specific quantity, right? Not like a number, like 2 cats. So it's a general quantity. I like these worksheets because of these review pages. This is a useful chart that lists the quantifiers and about how much they indicate. But it's important to know that quantifiers have no specific amounts attached to them. So where it says amount, the percent, it's not a specific, but just a general idea. So some examples of quantifiers are all and every. You know a lot of these. Much and many, another confusing area. A lot of, lots of. Then we have some. Several, a few. We're getting to a less and less quantity. And then we have the most confusing, any, which depends on context. All right, so that's a great page for review. Are there any questions so far? All right. So getting into some and any. Think of some as an indefinite number that is about 50%, or about half of an amount of a noun. It's not too much and not too little. Okay. Any, however, Again, it depends on the context. In negative situations, in negative sentences, any usually means none of the noun. Okay, but in a question, any means some, many, or all. So that's where we get confusing. All right, so we're going to practice when to use these two different words. We'll use some in affirmative or positive sentences, before plural count nouns. So I'm going to buy some socks. I need, not a great example. I'm going to buy some carrots. Or before non-count nouns, I want some cheese. Okay. We use any in negative sentences. I don't have any carrots. I don't have any cheese. We use it in questions. Do you have any cheese? Do you have any carrots? And those were both examples of with plural count nouns and non-count nouns. Here's some examples, and I'm going to have some student helpers read these ones, or student volunteers. So 4 examples for some. Let's see. Now, would you read those for us?
Okay. She borrowed some books from the library. Let's watch some old movies this weekend. We made some rice for dinner. The children want some attention.
Great. Excellent. Thank you for reading those. Are there any questions on the examples? All right. So our negatives, let's go down. Mustafa, will you please read those?
Okay, teacher. He doesn't have any free time. They don't want any pizza. Do you have any pets? Does she require any assistance?
Good. Okay. So here you can see it means none. He has no free time. Here it also means none. They don't want pizza. No pizza for them. Here it's a question, and I'm asking if you have one or some pets. And then here it's the same in a question. It's asking some. Okay, so totally different meaning whether it's in a question or a sentence. And as always, we have some important exceptions to our grammar rules. And some can be used in certain types of questions, especially offers or requests. Do you want some more coffee? Can I get some more fries? And any can be used in affirmative sentences to emphasize that there is no specific noun in the speaker's mind. I need a pen. Any pen will do. So that's one exception to any. Any questions so far? Okay, it seems simple enough so far. Another reason that this is so confusing is some has many functions in English and any also has many functions in English. Okay, we're looking at some and any of the quantifiers, but some can also be a pronoun. Okay, just be aware of that. Won't see too much of that. Same with any. Can be used as a pronoun. Right. If it's a pronoun, then it's not a quantifier. Right? If it's a pronoun, it's taking the place of a noun. So it's instead of the noun, instead of cheese. All right. So we're going to start the exercises. Any last questions before we begin? All right, you can have that open on your own to refer back to if you need to. We'll start out pretty basic. This might be things you know. When it's your turn, you will read the sentence and fill in the blank with the article a if it's singular, or the quantifier some if it's plural or non-count. Okay, so Matt bought a pair of jeans. All right, let's have Greg. Will you start with number 2, please?
Minju bought. Bought some shoes.
Yep, exactly. He bought some shoes. Great. Gina, next one.
Anthony bought some milk.
Right, yep. So non-count noun there. Now the next one.
Maria bought some rice.
Excellent. Non-count noun again. Mustafa?
Steve bought some blankets.
Some?
Or any
We
blanket. Oh, just a second. Oh, wait a second. Use a for some is for a singular count now, and some for non count now. So some for a singular count noun. So blanket is not blanket. Blanket is a non-count noun.
blanket is a count noun.
Count noun.
Let's actually, this is not actually a commonly known phrase noun. Do you know what a blanket is?
I know blanket is,
Okay.
but Steve bought. So I have to use some or any, right?
No, actually for this one it's some or it's starting pretty basic. So for this one just some or
Oh, sorry.
No,
Yeah, no, I confused. Sorry, I thought I should use like some or any. Okay, so Steve bought a blanket.
Great, excellent.
Yeah.
And we will be doing some and any. It really does start pretty basic.
Okay.
Great work, thank you. Greg, you're up next.
Jesse bought some earrings.
Good. All right, thank you, Gina.
Rachel bought some fruit.
Great. And back to now.
Akiko bought some candy.
Excellent. Mustafa, 9.
Liam bought a guitar.
Wonderful. And number 10, Greg.
Hector bought a video game.
All right. Yes, great. So that's more beginner level stuff. Gets a little harder. In our questions, this is between and any, so we'll still be pretty basic here. Use for singular count nouns and any for non-count and plural nouns. Gina, I believe it's your turn. Oops, sorry. There we are.
Did you watch any good shows last night?
Very good. With the plural there. Wonderful. Now, number 3.
Did they get a new puppy?
Good. Yep. It would be weird to ask that one in the plural. Usually people get just one puppy. Great. Mustafa?
Okay. Do you want? I guess you want, right? Do you want? Cookie, and we can say cookies. Do you want a cookie?
Wonderful. Very nice. Excellent. So singular count noun there. Greg, next one. Oh gosh, I keep clicking in the wrong spot. There we go.
Do we have some money?
Yes, wonderful. So non-count noun, money. Gina, next one.
Does she need a pen?
Yep, that's a singular count noun. Now, 7.
Did they buy any clothes?
Excellent.
Sorry, number 5 is not any.
Oh! There was something off about that.
Sorry, and
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get that. Do we have some money? We would ask in a question with can. We would say, can I have some money? But that would be the request form, so that would be an exception.
Okay.
That must be why I didn't catch it. Very good, paying attention. Do we have any money? That makes more sense. No, we don't. All right, and as you said, did they buy any clothes? Yep, because non-count again. All right, whose turn was it now?
I finished.
Okay, so Mustafa, next one.
Okay, did you see good movies last weekend? Did you see any good movies last weekend?
Very good. Any good movies? Wonderful. Greg, 9.
did they get any more volunteers?
Very good. Plural noun there. And our last one, Gina.
Does he have a new computer?
Very good. Yep. Article there. All right. Sounds like we got that one. Now it'll be a little bit more challenging. So what happens here is you are going to get an answer, and you need to formulate the question that matches. So she has some pasta in her cupboard. Does she have any pasta in her cupboard? Yes, she has some pasta in her cupboard. So that's the task a little more challenging. Read the answer and then make the question. Greg, I believe your turn.
Do they want any new shoes?
Do they want any? Gosh, yeah, this, for some reason I want to say we would say some. And I'm not sure why. Let's look back. In our questions, we use any. Offers or requests. It depends. So if we're offering some new shoes, we would want to say some. Do you want some new shoes? I have some shoes I can give you. But if we're just asking in general about your desires, what are the things that you want? Do you want a house? Do you want any new shoes? Then we would use any. Great. So that could be a little confusing. We're going to go with any. We're asking about what they want. We're not offering shoes. All right. Tricky. Thank you, Greg. Gina, number 3.
He bought lots of vegetables at the grocery store. Did he buy lots of vegetables at the grocery store? I don't know.
Oh, this one would be, let's see. That would make sense, right? Did they?
Did he?
Oh, yep, sorry. But that makes sense. It doesn't use some or any. That's what we want to try to use, some or any. So did he buy
Any vegetables?
Yeah, there we go. So that question was grammatical. Did make sense. So this is when we're asking, it's an unknown quantity, whether or not he did it. Thank you, Gina. Now, how about the next one?
I stopped at the ATM to get some money. Did I stop at the ATM to get any money?
Good. Do you think it would be I or you?
Huh?
Oops, sorry.
Did I?
So in the answer, it's I stopped at the ATM. In the question, we're probably someone else is asking.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, good. Did you stop at the ATM to get any money? Yes, I stopped at the ATM to get some money. Good. Great. Thank you now. And 5, Mustafa?
5 was 5. Okay, they have 5 children. How many children did they have? Okay, so
That
I
makes sense, but
have. Yeah, I know. Do they have any children?
great. And this is a better question for when you don't know if someone has children or not. Do you have any children? Right. That's if I don't know if they have children. That's how I would ask. All right, everyone. So those are questions. Any questions about the questions? All right, let's go on to some statements. So same thing except reverse. You have the question now, and you need to use some or any in the answer. So please read the question and then make your answer. Does he have any books in his backpack? He has some books in his backpack. All right. So, Greg, I think your turn.
I don't need any pamphlets.
Good. What if you did? What would you say? What if you need some? What if you do need pamphlets?
I need some pamphlets.
Good. Yep. So depending on positive or negative, we'll use any or some. Good. So 2 possible answers. Excellent. Gina, your turn.
Does she have any pets? She has some pets. She hasn't any pets.
Good. So in the positive we have she has some pets. And you said in the negative, no, she hasn't any pets. Very nice. And in America, that's good, a little more British, which makes sense over there in Europe. I might say, no, she doesn't have any pets. So just a little difference between British and American there. No, she doesn't have any pets. Both grammatically correct. Excellent. Number 4, now.
Do they need any pets food? They need some pet food.
Great.
They don't need some pet food.
They don't need, so in the negative, not some.
Any pet
There.
food.
Yeah, great. They need some pet food. They don't need any pet food. Very nice. And 5, Mustafa.
Did you buy any chocolate? Did you buy any chocolate? So I have to answer it, right?
Yeah, and
I
let's
have.
start. Yes, let's say yes, you
Oh,
did.
okay. Yes, I bought some chocolates.
Perfect. And
Okay.
let's now pretend that no, you didn't.
Okay. No, I didn't buy any chocolates.
Perfect. So using any for negatives there. Very nice. Any questions on this page? All right, conceptually confusing. Here we have a nice dialogue that we're going to get to do some good pronunciation practice with. So first, let's just complete it. We'll fill in the blanks. And then I want to talk about stress and these two quantifiers. All right, so two friends are talking on the phone. Complete the dialogues using some or any. Circle the correct quantifier or write it on the line. When you're finished, read the dialogue aloud with a partner. All right, so first we're going to just fill in those blanks. Hi, Ted. How's life in Japan? Have you made any new friends yet? All right, and Greg, I think it's your turn.
Hey Mark, life is good. Yeah, I've made some friends, but I miss life in California too.
Very nice. Gina, your turn.
You'll settle in soon enough. How is the job research going? Any new leads?
Great. And now?
I've been on, I cannot see the,
Oh, yes.
I've been on some interviews, but nobody has hired me yet. I'm going on an interview tomorrow for a great company.
Wonderful. And Mustafa.
That's great. I'll send some good luck your way.
Very good.
I'll send some good luck your way. This is the first time I read sentences like this. Okay.
It sounded good. I'll send some good luck your way because luck is a non-count noun. Great. Greg, next one.
How is life with you? Have you met any girls lately?
Yep. Any girls lately? Question. Good. Gina?
I met any girls at a party last weekend. I talked to one of them for hours, and we are going out tonight.
Okay. So any, we've got a statement, and is it positive or negative?
Our positive sum.
Yeah, there we go. Great. Yeah. I met some girls. Good. Then Ted says, wow, that's great. Good luck. So the next one is this, and we have, hello, Fariat.
Hi everybody.
Did I say your name right?
Yes, it's true.
Okay, good. Where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
Cool, very cool. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, so it is your turn. We're working on some and any, so fill in the blank with the best guess.
Any more news? Thanks. Any more news?
Perfect, very good. All right, thank you, Fariat. Back to now.
I'm sure I'll have some news for you soon. I hope I get the job.
Very good. And then Mark ends by saying, and I hope I get the girl. Okay. So we are going to do a little pronunciation practice with this dialogue. Each of you will get a chance to practice. But what we want to practice, and one reason this is a difficult area of grammar is because some and any really don't receive stress, which means that in spoken, fluent, native English, you can't hear these words easily.
What's with the rule? For example, if we have a don't, it's negative, we always stress the words, but in this case, if negative function in this role, it means that it shouldn't be. You shouldn't say a bit higher. I vote should go higher in this case. Longer and things like that.
Even in questions, you won't stress any or some.
Okay.
Unless there's a special reason to, like a misunderstanding or a person didn't hear you, or. But usually, let's see. So if we looked at some of these, yeah. So if I look at this, it sounds like, do you need any pamphlets? Do you need any pamphlets? Yeah. So I really only stress need and pamphlets. Yeah, it gets said very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, good, really good question, even in the negatives.
Thank you.
Good. So that's what we're going to practice, that shortening of these words. They always come right before a noun, so the stress is probably going to fall on that noun or the noun phrase that comes after. So when you read a sentence like this, start with an easier one, this one. I've made some friends. I've made some friends. You're going to hear the verb, and you're going to hear friends best of all, but you really won't hear some very well. I've made some friends. I've made some friends. Okay. So we're going to practice just trying to reduce these, say them quickly, say them fast, and the nouns after we'll put extra stress on. Let's give that a try. There's an odd number here, so let's see. I will read first to help model. Now, would you be my partner?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be Mark, and you'll be Ted.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Hi, Ted. How's life in Japan? Have you made any new friends yet?
Hey, Mark. Life is good. Yeah, I've met some friends, but I miss life in California too.
You'll settle in soon enough. How's the job search going? Any new leads?
I've been on some interviews, but nobody has hired me yet. I'm going on an interview tomorrow for a great company.
That's great. I'll send some good luck your way.
And how's life with you? Have you met any girls lately?
I've met some girls at... Oops, sorry. That wasn't natural at all. I met some girls at a party last weekend. I talked to one of them for hours, and we're going out tonight.
Wow, that's great. Good luck.
Thanks. Any more news?
I'm sure I'll have some news for you soon. I hope I get the job.
And I hope I get the girl. Excellent. Thank you now. Very nice reading.
My
Just
pleasure.
a simple question.
Yeah.
Any more news, for example? In this case, I should stress any news, like for example, because it's like a beginning of the sentence and more, it doesn't give too much to the sentence. So it should be any more news, or it should be any more news. I don't know how to stress it when any.
Even at the start here, you won't still the first syllable will be a schwa. And so you'll probably hear the second syllable stronger. You hear it a little bit. Let's see, how would I say this naturally? Any more news? Any more news? Any more news? Yeah, definitely schwa the A, so a very short sound. Or you could almost omit it entirely. Any more news? Any more news? It's almost like a pause. It's reduced so far that it's almost not there.
Okay.
Great question. That's exactly what we're focusing on right now. So excellent question. All right. Same with some. Some gets reduced by kind of the vowel sound is a schwa. It's just a quick sound. And the S and the M almost come together. Some friends, some friends, some friends. Almost try saying the S and the M without any vowel, friends. It's really quite challenging. All right, let's have Mustafa and Greg. You'll read next. Mustafa, you'll be Mark, and Greg, you can be Ted.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm sorry, did you say Faryat?
Oh, sorry. Nope, I said Mustafa and Greg.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Greg, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Ted. How's life in Japan? Have you made any new friends yet?
Hey Mark, life is good. Yeah, I've made some friends, but I miss life in California too.
You're settled soon enough. How's the job search going? Any new leads?
I've been on some interviews, but nobody has hired me yet.
Keep going. Keep going.
Sorry, I'm going on an interview tomorrow for a great company.
That's great. I'll send some good luck your way.
And how's life with you? Have you met any girls lately?
I met some girls at a party last weekend. I talked to one of them for hours and we are going out tonight.
Wow, that's great. Good luck.
Thanks. Any more news?
I'm sure I will have some news for you soon. I hope I get the job. Sorry.
And I hope I get the girl.
Oops, wonderful, excellent. Very nice. Nice reading. Good stress, especially with some. I think some is easier than any. Let's see, another trick for any might be linking it to the word before, if it's not at the start of a sentence. For example, these two might come together and sound like Medeni. Well, that T sounds like a D even in an American accent. Met any girls lately? Met any girls lately? So that might be another way to help reduce it, if you kind of link it to the word before. All right.
Just a question. Sorry, because sometimes I'm just reviewing different things, and sometimes I
Yeah,
just
questions are welcome, always.
met any or met any.
Met any. I would say met any. The American English would have more of a D sound in there, like met any.
Yeah, because I see E and A, and it's like when we treat like one word, sometimes it's like a D. Met any.
Yeah. That is very American, though. So if you want to sound more British, pronounce it more like a T. If you want to sound more American, it definitely is a D. I would say, have you met any girls yet? Have you met any girls yet?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Great question. All right, Gina and Fariette. Your turn. Gina, you'll be Mark, and Fariette, you'll be Ted.
Hi, Ted. How is life in Japan? Have you made any new friends yet?
Hi, Mark. Life is good. Yeah, I've met some friends, but I miss life in California too.
You'll settle in soon enough. How is the job research going? Any new leads?
I have been some interviews, but nobody has hired me yet. I am going on interview tomorrow for a great company.
That's great. I'll send some good luck your way.
And how's life with you? Have you met any girls lately?
I met some girls at a party last weekend. I talked to one of them for hours, and we are going out tonight.
Wow, that's great. Good luck.
Thanks. Any more news?
I'm sure I'll be some news for you soon. I hope I get the job.
And I hope I get the girl.
All right, very nice, excellent. Especially really good reduction on that any in this question there, Gina. Really nice. Sounded pretty natural. Good. So we have met any and made any. in that first sentence. Made any. That might sound like May, the month of May. May, Denny. Might sound like that. Made any. Because we also have the consonant sound kind of linking in front of the next word. Made any new friends yet? All right, any last questions on this dialogue? All right, so quantifiers are not stressed usually in your speech. Let's continue. I think we've got a few more. Okay, offers and requests. These were some of our exceptions, right? And these are very common. So you'll write the question using the words provided. If the question is an offer or request, you'll use some. Do you want some shoes? That I'm offering my shoes. If it's not an offer or a request, you'll use any. If it's just general information. All right. So looking at this example, can I borrow money? This question, can I borrow some money? This is a request, right? I want you to give me money. If I said any here, can I borrow any money? Still grammatically correct, carries meaning, definitely. But this is just asking, just for you to know, I wonder if that person would borrow me money. I just want to know. I don't actually want money. Right, so pretty big meaning difference. All right, take the two. Let's start with now.
Okay. She could find some books yesterday.
Yep. Be careful though, it's a question, so we'll start with could.
Could she find any books yesterday?
Great. And why did you pick any instead of some?
It is a question, but it is offer, request. Could she?
Well, you are correct. We use any. Could she find any books yesterday? And this is not a request. Yeah, we use any because it's not a request. I just want to know the answer, if she found books or didn't find books.
Okay.
Great.
Teacher, just one example. I see like the tense is like in the past because yesterday. So why we don't say like, could she found any books yesterday? Or it's not correct. And if it's not correct, why?
Here the auxiliary is carrying the tense. So we're only one of those verbs or is going to carry the tense. And when it's a question with an auxiliary verb, that auxiliary verb will carry the tense. So we would see the same in a question with like did. We have the auxiliary did she find the books.
Okay.
Great question. So could is the past tense of can. So that's where we find our past tense. Really good question. And that's also how we know this isn't a request, because it happened in the past. I'm not offering books. You can't offer or request, really. All right. Mustafa, your turn.
Oh, okay. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Priya, could you pour me tea? Okay. Could you pour me tea? Could you pour me? Could you pour me some tea?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And is this an offer or a request or not?
Offer or request? This is a request.
Yes, this is a request, so we use some. Very good. Yep, with offers and requests, we use some. I might also, if I were offering, I would say, would you like some tea? Great. Greg, you're up next.
Okay. Did Lisa buy any clothes?
All right, sorry. Did Lisa buy any clothes? All right, and why did you use any instead of some?
Because clothes, it was a plural, and in the question we use any usually.
Yep, we usually use any in a question. Good. Wonderful. And it's also not an offer or a request, right? I just want to know about Lisa's clothes. I'm not offering her clothes or anything.
Yeah.
Good. Gina, next one.
Can she have some more coffee? I
Good.
think this is a request.
Excellent, it is. Yep, an indirect request, right? Asking for someone else. But yeah, can she have some more coffee? All right. And Fariat, next up, your turn.
Can I offer you some dessert?
Exactly. And why did you use some instead of any?
Because it's an offer.
Exactly right. It's there in the sentence.
It's easy.
Yeah, very good. All right, Adela, hello.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome. All right, your turn.
Did you get? I think it's normally is. I don't know, because for me can be any snack, maybe.
Very good. I do want to say this is correct with any.
Because it's not an offer, it's not a request.
Exactly, exactly. We're asking about the past. I want information about the past. Good. I do just want to make one note with this one and with clothes. It's you might hear a native speaker say some in those instances, but that's another example of native speakers not following the rules. And if we did say some in those two questions, it would probably because we knew that Lisa was going to buy clothes or you were going to buy snacks. So if you hear it different, it happens sometimes, but as a rule in a question, we'll use any, except for offers and requests. All right, so now back to you, number 8.
Would you like some more cookies?
Good, and why did you use some?
This is request, offer.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference, but
A request is when you're asking for something for yourself. Yeah, request is asking, but offering is when you want to give.
okay.
Asking to give something.
Thank you.
We'll just say giving. It's easier. Good. All right, and number 9, Mustafa.
9. Could I get some help? Or I couldn't get any help.
Yeah, if you wanted to make a statement, you could say, I couldn't get any help. If we're requesting here, if I want help, I would say, could I get some help? But if I'm just wondering, then again, I could possibly say, could I get any help? Could I get any help if I go to that university? But that's not the most common usage. All right, yeah, normally when you're asking about help, you want help, so it's a request. Good, and Greg, the last one, please.
Could John hear any music through the wall?
Oops, music through the wall. Good. Again, this is not a request, but a past tense information question, wondering about John's ability to hear music. All right, great. Any questions on this exercise? All right. We are low on time. We got through all the exercises I really wanted to get to. But let's just end with one question. I'm just going to pick one question that I'll ask to each of you. And let's see. One that we'll do it one where you'll maybe have to use some or any. Oh, this one. No. We'll do a quick one. Do you have any pets? All right. Now, do you have any pets?
I don't have any pets.
Ah, okay. Me neither. At least not here. Good. Thank you. Mustafa, do you have any pets?
I don't have any pets.
Well, me neither, and neither does now. Gregor, do you have any pets?
I have some pets in Poland.
Some pets.
But I am not there.
So you don't have any where you are, but you have
No.
some back home.
Yes.
Wonderful. Very cool. Thank you. Gina, do you have any pets?
No, I don't, but I had some pets in the past.
Oh, great. So throughout your life you've had some pets, but not now. Wonderful. Fariette, do you have any pets?
No, I don't have any pets.
Okay, great. Me neither, really. Adela, what about you? Do you have any pets?
Yes, I do. I have a diamond bird. It's a tropical bird. It's a short bird.
Cool. Very cool. Exotic pet. Very nice. Very cool. Interesting. I don't have any pets, not really, except I have a cat at my dad's house, but it's been more than a year now, so I guess it's my dad's cat now. Anyway, we're going to stop there, unless there's any last questions about some or any. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm teaching another class starting in 3 minutes. It's a pronunciation class, lots of fun. So I hope to see you there. If not, I'll see you in a future class.
See you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.